And this past weekend in Buffalo, the Chiefs went to go visit, and the Chiefs escaped Buffalo with the victory. What were your thoughts on the game? It was a good one. What were your thoughts on it, man?
It was a
What'd you
good
see?
one, man. I'm telling you, man. Those Chiefs really fooled me, man. They really fooled me from what how bad they were playing this year, man. And next thing you know, my homie, man. When the lights could shine, he's just a different cat, Adam, man. He's just a different cat. I don't think the Bills played it great. I thought they were going to have a better showing this time around. You're at home. There's no excuse. You're not on the road. I mean, you played better at Arrowhead like a couple of years ago in the divisional round. For me, they didn't come ready. Joe Brady, I didn't like much his game planning, letting Allen throw for like 39 times. He misfired on a couple of throws here and there. They only had 61 yards rushing. I was not okay with that. I think they should have run the ball more, in my opinion, because dude, it was a cold weather. Um, I think in this game, I will have to say that Josh Allen did take care of the football. I mean, Joe Brady put him in a position to not be making those type of throws. In my opinion, they played it very safe, the game, which I don't mind it. I mean, it's a divisional round playoff, but you also have a franchise quarterback that you can take risk down the field. There's nothing wrong with that. That drop that Stefon Diggs had was not nice. It was not. He put it in your hands. That's unacceptable if you want to win this type of games. He only had, by the way, he only had 3 receptions for 21 yards. Not the way you want to go home this offseason. I'm hoping those 3 receptions for 21 yards really, you think about those like the whole offseason because you didn't show up, dude. There's no excuse for you, dude. Like, this is your home. This is your home stadium. And you show up with those numbers, that's it's unacceptable, dude. And you drop that bomb. That Allen put like right there for you. That's where you lost the game because had he made that catch, they were going to be in that 25-yard line, in the opponent's 25-yard line to kick a makeable, easier field goal. And McDermott, like Von Miller, Rosu, the DNs, no sacks. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna be Patrick Mahomes if you don't sack him, not even once. Like, they didn't create no turnovers, no sacks. Von Miller, dude, this is the type of contract that they give you is for what? For this type of games. And you didn't show up. You're This just tells me that you're past your prime. That you're not worth that type of money that Buffalo is paying you. Um, in the fourth quarter, let me tell you some numbers that Allen went for all for four on throws 10 plus yards in the fourth quarter. That's the money down, my friend. That's the money quarter for me. Money quarter. And you went all for four. That's also very unacceptable. Like, how can you win something like that? Like, 7 for 14, 44 yards, 3 point yards per attempt in the fourth quarter. And let me tell you another thing before we get to the missed field goal. During that drive, he missed some throws that he had like bad reads because on that throw that he threw to the end zone, I think it was like a second and nine or second and nine, I want to say, or 39.
He missed it.
He missed a wide open Stefon Diggs in the middle of the field. If he throws it to Stefon Diggs on that play, that is a makeable field goal, a closer field goal because it was a pretty like a 40 yarder, which is a cheap shot. But guess what? We saw Adam Vinatieri do it in the snow blizzard. So I can't say anything. He just shanked it. He just shanked it. But if he makes that throw, like, I think it's a more like manageable field goal. I think Tyler Bass can make that one. He didn't make the read. He threw an incompletion. Then the following play, we all saw what happened. Um, and then Scout Norwood happened again for the Bills. Why right? I mean, I have heard that word, man, for a lot of years in my lifetime when it comes to Bills fan. Wide right. And I think, to be honest with you, Adam, like, let's not forget that I think Nicole Hartman bailed out Sean McDermott because if he scores on that touchdown, I think Mike Dermott should be unemployed today, in my
Ooh,
opinion. He should be unemployed
wow.
because if Nicole Hartman scores, the game is out of reach in my opinion. There's nothing to do there no more. So the Bills got bailed out with that play. I mean, you know that, and I know that. What do you think?
When it comes to the misread, Stefon Diggs, the truth is the receiver was open in the end zone. He missed the receiver in the end zone. Not to mention, of course, you've got Stefon Diggs. He was running across the middle of the field. If you throw it to him, it may not even be a field goal, to be quite honest with you, because he had a lot of real estate to take advantage of there. He might work his way into inside the 10, inside the 5. Maybe next thing you know, Josh Allen is scoring his third rushing touchdown of the day. Again, Josh Allen is not necessarily to be blamed. I guess when it comes to the quarterback position, quarterbacks always get all the glory. They always get all the blame. Josh Allen didn't have a horrible game this time. You know what I mean? 186 yards in the touchdown, 12 carries, 72 yards, 2 touchdowns. So the guy was playing. He was playing.
Yeah,
I will say this. On the Chiefs side, Isaiah Pacheco, we got to bring up this kid's name. That kid runs
he runs
like a
hard.
like a bull in a china shop. He is breaking and destroying everything. The kid runs with the tenacity that you don't see very many running backs run like that these days. The last one who I could really think about who just ran angry like that, Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. This kid runs very similar to him, and he's not the size of beast mode, but this dude runs and he runs hard. He's a great compliment to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. Um, Travis Kelsey had a resurgence. You know what I mean? Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Apparently, he wasn't fogged by the thought of Taylor Swift anymore, and the guy started playing. He had 2
Yeah,
touchdowns, 5 receptions. Big game for him as well. Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes again, just like you stated. Patrick Mahomes, he's the magic man.
but the thing is, Adam, this is where I get with Allen. Adam, Patrick Mahomes finds a way. Maybe his receivers came to play. Let's just say it. They came to play. They all came to play. When they didn't play during the season, they fooled me. They fooled me, Adam. But in games like this, when the lights shine bright, these people come to play. And you need to make throws, Adam, in the money down. In the money quarters, in the fourth quarter, you gotta make throws. You need to make throws. You cannot miss throws. And this is why my homie is playing again in his 6th straight AFC championship game. My God. 6 straight, my friend.
There were some drops as well on the part of Buffalo receivers when it comes to
Correct.
some of those passes. I will kind of tie a bow on it with this. Um, I believe that this game was lost in the final 4 minutes, and I'll tell you why. They started trying to play chess. They started trying to take time off the clock, and they started trying to keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline, not give him enough time so he could come back and stage a last minute drive to defeat them. That was a very bad decision. Why? Josh Allen is not the type of quarterback that you want to play chess with. He's not the type of quarterback who you want to think too much. When he's in his zone, they were moving the ball down the field very, very well. And then once they got into an area where they felt like they could milk the clock, they started milking the clock and they started getting, in my opinion, Josh Allen out of his groove. This is a
Mhm.
kid that just needs to go. You need to let him play football. You need to let him go off of his instincts. He is not a Patrick Mahomes. He is not a Joe Burrow. He's not one of those quarterbacks who can be methodical and slow things down just so that you can milk the clock and make sure that the other team doesn't have enough time to mount a last second drive. When they did that, I saw Josh Allen completely thrown off his game. He was not the same guy from the 4 minute mark that he was before that. And I think that was a big mistake. At that point, let Josh Allen play. Trust your deep. If he scores a touchdown with 3 minutes left, trust your defense can go out there and hopefully stop Patrick Mahomes. But the milking of the clock and all of that, you ultimately gave Patrick Mahomes the ball back with 1 minute and 50 seconds left after Tyler Bass missed the field goal, and he basically had to kneel down 3 times. You left more time than you wanted to because you were doing the opposite, trying to milk the clock. That was a bad decision to me.
I agree.
Let Josh Allen go play. Let him be the
Yeah.
quarterback that he is. Don't make him think too much. Let him play the game. And I think they messed up on that one. But yes, Scott Norwood, part 2, coming straight at you. Sorry, Buffalo fans. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it
It is
goes.
what it is, man.
Chiefs are back in the
There's
conference
always
championship
uh,
game once again.
and yeah, man. There's always a next year. You know, let's keep it moving.